RIA Novosti is also reporting that terrorist that was detained in Pakistan under CIA's demand was transferred to US, member of their ISIS, I believe. And during the interrogation, this terrorist stated that he was involved in a terrorist attack in Crocus City Hall on outskirts of Moscow, during the which 145 people were killed. We all remember this tragic development. And well, let's translate this news for a little more details, because this news definitely might have a continuation. So the alleged mastermind of the Kabul airport bombing 4 years ago has admitted involvement in a Crocus City Hall attack, US Justice Department said in a statement. We are talking about Mohammed Sharifullah. President Donald Trump announced his capture during an address to a Congress. According to their head of state, the detainee is guilty of the death of US military during a withdrawal of troops from Afghanistan. At the White House press, as White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt later pointed out, Sharifullah confessed to the Pakistanis in the attack on the airport, as well as that he was involved in other attacks in Russia and Iran. During FBI interrogation, Sharifullah admitted that on behalf of ISIL-K, ISIS, basically, he shared instructions on how to use Kalashnikov assault rifles and other weapons with potential attackers. Sharifullah also admitted that he recognized 2 of the 4 detained militants as those whom he had previously instructed. The US Department of Justice stated the terrorist attack in the Crocus City Hall in Krasnogorsk near Moscow occurred on March 22, 2024. The attackers opened their fire with automatic weapons on people in the building and set fire to their auditorium. 145 people were killed during that terrorist attack. According to FSB Director Alexander Bortnikov, the criminals' actions were coordinated via their internet by members of Vilayat Khorasan group located in the Afghan-Pakistani zone. And there were reports, by the way, also that these terrorists were linked to Ukraine's so-called secret services, because they were planning escape into Ukraine, right? We all remember that. A number of these criminals were detained during their attempt to cross into Ukraine. And therefore, I wouldn't be surprised at all. If US Justice Department soon will announce if relationships between Washington and the Kiev regime deteriorates further, if US Justice Department soon will announce that this terrorist, this mastermind of a Crocus City Hall attack, will confess that he was operating in coordination with the Ukraine secret services. And of course, that will be serious big development, because this such a confession from this terrorist will allow Washington, will give Washington not just technical but also moral high ground to deal with Zelensky in a very harsh ways, to say the least. Right? And I believe, by the way, we will see total demolition of the Zelensky's figure, and the US will lead this charge. They will destroy Zelensky morally and in all the other ways, and some compromise soon to be published, I believe, some information about criminal actions of the Zelensky and his inner circle, terrorist actions that Zelensky's regime was involved in, and about many other things. Zelensky is finished, and probably this personality will soon confess that he was coordinating with the Ukraine Secret Services during that Crocus City Hall to organize that Crocus City Hall attack. Hello everyone, if you find this video informative and interesting, please click that like button, leave some commentary and share with your friends. If you want to support my work, you can do it through several means. All the links are on this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. And if you want to have access to full show, please consider to subscribe to my Patreon and Boosty pages. Thank you.